Okay, we've all been there, right? Staring at a super complex PCB layout in Altium, and you just know something is off, but you have no idea where to even start looking. Well, today we're going to change all that. We're going to move from that frustrating, kind of stuck feeling to being totally in control of our designs.
Does this scene look a little too familiar? You're hours deep into a layout, you're staring at this incredible web of traces and parts, and you get that feeling in your gut. Something's not right. But where do you even begin the hunt? It's overwhelming.
Look, if that feeling hits close to home, just know this. You are absolutely 100% not alone. This is a shared headache for pretty much every designer out there, no matter their experience level. But the good news, the really good news, is there's a much better way to work. So first, let's just acknowledge the beast we're trying to tame here. We're talking about those lurking bugs, those little hidden errors that just love to derail projects, blow up budgets, and, let's be honest, cause a ton of stress.
Yeah, it's this hunt that we want to eliminate. Forever. It's that sinking feeling you get when you've just finished a layout you're really proud of, only to spend the next 2 days trying to find one tiny hidden mistake. It's not just inefficient, it completely drains all of your creative energy. And that brings us to the core idea of this whole explainer. What we need is a fundamental shift in our mindset. We need to move away from reactively fixing problems and move toward proactively preventing them from ever happening in the first place.
I mean, this says it all, doesn't it? And it's not just some catchy phrase. It's the philosophy that really separates the good designers from the great ones. Having a solid process to prevent errors is infinitely more powerful than being an expert at finding them later on.
The difference between these two paths is it's night and day. The old way is pure pain, right? You finish the layout, then you start the bug hunt, which wastes time and causes delays. The new proactive way is all about building simple, smart checks right into your process from the get-go. It's efficient, it actually builds your confidence, and here's the kicker, it makes everything go faster.
All right, so how do we actually do this? Let's get into the practical stuff, the playbook. These are the real actionable steps you can start building into your Altium workflow, like today.
It all really boils down to 3 game-changing habits. First, running frequent small design rule checks, DRCs. Second, getting a fresh set of eyes on your work with peer reviews. And third, using the ultimate safety net, version control, specifically Git.
So first up, mini DRCs. Now, a design rule check is basically Altium's automated proofreader. It checks for thousands of potential problems. But instead of running one giant, overwhelming check at the very end, get into the habit of running a DRC on just the small section you're working on. Just finished routing a tricky differential pair? Boom! Run a quick DRC on it. You'll catch and fix errors instantly while it's all still fresh in your mind.
Number 2, peer reviews. It happens to all of us. We get tunnel vision staring at the same layout for hours and hours. But a colleague can walk over, glance at your design for 5 minutes, and spot something you've completely overlooked. Maybe it's a decoupling cap on the wrong side of an IC, a simple logic error that a DRC would never even catch. It's such a simple but incredibly powerful way to make your design better. And third, this is the superpower, version control. Seriously, think of Git as a time machine for your design. And the best part is, it's integrated right into Altium. Every time you finish a key stage, you commit your changes with a clear message, like DDR routing complete. So if you then make a change that messes something up, you don't panic. You just rewind to that last perfect version. It's an amazing safety net that lets you design without fear.
So when you put these 3 strategies together, something really transformative starts to happen. It doesn't just change your workflow, it changes your entire mindset as a designer. And this is the payoff. You stop second-guessing yourself and you start building genuine confidence in your work. You actually move faster because you aren't constantly worried about some hidden mistake biting you later. And ultimately, you deliver boards that are reliable and perform exactly like they're supposed to every single time. Yeah, mastering these strategies, it's not just some technical chore. It's really about transforming your entire professional output. It's about becoming a more capable, more confident, and way more efficient engineer.
You see, it's a simple shift in approach, just going from reactive to proactive, but it makes all the difference in the world. You have the playbook now, so I guess the only question left is, are you ready to go out there and conquer those layouts?